Hey guys, Lucky here, and we're back with Yu-Gi-Oh! This time. We've got Burst Protocol, mainly because Yu-Gi-Oh! Product is way easier to get a hold of. It's always on sale and like, no one wants it. Even on like release day it's on sale, which is great for me, because I like Yu-Gi-Oh! And turns out this set has, what is it, a branded card I need? Has like Fallen of the White Dragon or whatever it's called. And yeah, that card itself costs more than the whole box. The box is like $125. That Albaz card is $150. I need two of those. Unfortunately. So I've got two boxes because they're cheaper than Pokemon cards too. So let's see. Okay. DDD support in here. I haven't actually looked at what's inside. Oh, okay. I didn't actually know what's in these packs. All I knew is that they had the rocket support, some branded support, and I think, yeah, the Magnet Warrior support. For higher supports in here too. I'm not even going to bother trying to read some of these. Because as much as I play the game, a bunch of these are probably like generic things, like Stormbane Dragon. That doesn't sound like it's part of any archetype. Or there's so many different archetypes, how am I supposed to know what's what? Like Fist Arm Dragon, like that's Arm Dragon obviously. Archfiend Ritual Monster. Okay, this says Archfiend support and Ritual support, I guess. Assist Yummy. So I haven't opened any meta packs or anything yet. I mostly get packs based on if they have new support for older archetypes that I actually play, like that Chris Broadway. That's what I'm looking for. Otherwise, when it comes to more Yu-Gi-Oh! If you want to see more, I've got lots more. I've got Maze of Myrtos coming. Ooh, Rescue Ace. And I got the new Pokemon set coming too. They both released today, but due to shipping, they're not going to be here till like next week. So we get this instead. Because I've had Burst Protocol sitting here for a little while now, since it released. I've just been lazy to open anything at the moment, because it's just so hot. Everything is just sweating. And of course I try not to get the cards wet. Nightmare Hands. Illusion support, okay. Radiant Typhoon Ascendance. Does this set have Radiant Typhoon, or was that the other? I think it's the other set. Because I've got 4 more sets behind me that I could open. 2 of them are a box and a half, that being Duelist Alliance and Alliance Insight, I think. And I've got 3 boxes of Doom of Dimensions and the other one. What is it? Maze of the Master. Actually, interesting sets. Mostly just stalling out time to Rarity Collection 5. And the Limit Over collections. You can see if we can pull a Grandmaster rare. Assault mode. They really want Assault mode to be used, huh? But for the way I play with that deck, it is like running 5 dead cards in a Synchron deck. Like, Assault Zone. Oh, it's a field spell for Assault mode to activate. Maybe that'll help. I forgot they still print normal monsters. So if we can pull a single Fallen of the White Dragon, that would be great. Holo Rocket Dragon, yes, that's what I'm looking for. More of those commons. Yep, Rocket Detonator, nice. Because the rocket cards shouldn't be too expensive, it's just... Of course, when the set has one chase card that's like $150. It's like, if you pull it, you get the entire value of the box back, or every other card in the box is basically free. I can probably get Boral Shroud Dragon for like $5. I only need one copy of that too. Double Interlocked. Ah, it's the Rocket Fusion card. Oh. Splinter. That's the Spellcaster support. A lot of these cards are probably not going to get used, and it just bulk commons, I guess. I'm guessing you'd summon, what is it? Is it Borreload Furious? Is the fusion card, which is getting a reprint in the next set. Well, the set that just came out. Along with Albion, which is the only fusion card for Branded I don't have, because they didn't reprint it. And you know what that means? Price spike. Oh, and you also get Fatal Flare. I forgot that's in here. That's what I'm looking for. But I don't really care if my Yu-Gi-Oh cards near mint. Like, they're not going to be PSA 10 because I actually play with them. And there's not a lot of cards I'm looking for in this set. Like, I'm not going to use the Dark Lord stuff or any of that. Apparently that other archetype in here, like the two new like World Premiere ones, are both like not very good. Like, yeah, the GMX apparently just through testing wasn't very good. It was interesting that we're getting like 2 sets in like a singular month too, because Burst Protocol came out on like, what was like the 2nd? And then on like the 21st, it's just like, oh, here's another one. Well, then again, it's just like one's the core set, one's subset or something like that. Art Mage is in here too. Like some archetypes, I think it's the effect of, what is it? It's called, I think, follow-up support, where it's like they'll get support one pack and then they get like one random follow-up card in the next pack, which is what that is. Like the DDD support, it's the follow-up support, which is why there's just one card. But we all know how that goes. The follow-up support has to be even better than the last support. Oh, that's the Radiant Typhoon Link monster. I think that's follow-up support, because I think Radiant Typhoon was the set before Burst Protocol. I think it was. This is the first, like, actual set I'm opening. Even though I've had the other set sitting there since, I think, October last year. I've just had the schedule packed with all the other Pokemon releases. And I wasn't uploading, I was only uploading once a month. But now I've decided to do twice a month by uploading one of each. Which will hopefully give more consistent uploads along with the live streams. I was going to try one upload a week, but I just don't think I can pump out the content for that. So one a fortnight I think is pretty good. Structure and Magnet. Rare Plasma Magnum? They really want that to do something. It's like when they push hard for an archetype, and it's just like, it's actually kind of mid. It wasn't like Radiant Typhoon. It's just really good. Yeah, you notice when the set doesn't have a lot of commons and you're getting duplicates, like, very commonly. Like they'd be like, oh, this set actually only has like 30 different commons, and ooh, Archfiend Emperor. That is a Starlight rare. So I got something. But if there's a Starlight rare in every, like, let's say, second, like every 2 boxes, right? If one of the cards I wanted to pull is a Starlight rare, well, now it can't be pulled. Unfortunately. Don't need that card anyway. Probably pulled like 8 copies of that. Trisboro, I think I only needed the 1 copy of that. Because the next wave of this Rocket support is in Over Collection The Rivals, which will come out probably like November-ish, since we get the sets months later than the OCG does. Our patron. And I'm not going to read most of the cards because, you know, they're probably one-off pack fillers. Or they're for archetypes I don't play, so I'm not going to understand how it changes the archetype. Like the Rocket cards. Ooh! Tri-Brigade Springen's kit. This would be more useful to me if I knew how to actually play this. I haven't actually played Branded. I built the deck, I haven't played it yet. I don't think this is... Oh, it adds Fallen of Albaz. I just don't think the deck runs any other Springens or Tri-Brigade monster. At least not the variant that I play. But that is one of the cards I was looking to get, even if it's just 1 copy. Because yeah, it adds Fallen of Albaz. Which, if you didn't know, is like the most important thing in Branded, adding Fallen of Albaz. Rescue's Quick Attacker. God, this is more packs, but it goes by fast because there's not as many cards in each pack. And I think it's mostly just the... I think it's just the Ultra Rare. Because if we've literally gotten all the commons, it's just the 1 Ultra is what we're looking for. Yeah, none of those look new. The Ball Reboot is the hand trap, I recall. It just negates, yeah. Because they just needed an archetype, like Solemn Judgment from the hand. That's what every archetype needs, right? I don't think we pulled that one, actually. I don't remember that artwork. I'll sort all these cards later, like I always do with everything else. I assume Springen's kit can't be that expensive due to it only being a secret. But God, now we're gonna have to wait like years to get a Fallen of White reprint. For it to not cost $100. That's more of the spellcaster support, I suppose. Which I will not use. And Trisboro Dragon again. I can see why I've been seeing shorts of people doing the mega packs where they just put all the hits in a singular pack. Which I'm like, that works, but I don't know where the hit is. Like, I don't know why is the hit in the middle of the pack? It's like old school Pokemon, we have to do a pack trick. Which was always annoying. Another Ball Reboot. Not bad. Because I just assumed that all cards are. I haven't looked up prices. I think I saw sort of short where they're like, oh, Fallen of Light has jumped from like $70 up to like $100 USD, and I'm like, uh-oh. Since our prices follow suit, but are like higher, I'm like, I assume that's just gonna be like 140 minimum. I'm like, the box was only 130. Because I'm like, I assumed I could get all the Rocket cards for ultra cheap. But I'm like, if I pull anything, it just saves a bit of money. I didn't even know Exorcist was in here. It's just one random follow-up card, I guess. Like the random for hire card that's just a common. It's nice when the follow-up cards are common. Like Jade Dragon Mech, is that generic? Machine Tuner, yeah, that's just generic. I was just reading its effect. Because sometimes you think it's generic, and then its effect mentions a specific archetype, but the monster's name has nothing to do with that archetype. I think that's happened in a couple archetypes, actually. I don't remember off the top of my head. Or there are some cards where it's like later added into an archetype, like Summon's Skull is treated as an Archfiend card. Which was added later on. Betrayal. Alright, one last pack. Dark Lord Evening Star. That's probably the highlight card if you want a Dark Lord, but yeah. Right, that is it for this. Let me know if you want to see more Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I can do that on a more frequent basis because it's a lot more readily available, always on sale, and like, it's not like Pokemon where it's sold out everywhere. I can easily acquire more Yu-Gi-Oh! So yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye!